Yes, you fucking right. All right, that's great. All right, guys. Wendy's super short is what she was getting at. She likes to climb on stuff. Okay, Wendy, I wish more short women were like you. Because every time I go to like the grocery store or like Michael's, because I like buy stuff sometimes, all these women are like, "Oh my God, can you get that?" And I'm like, "I don't work here. I don't stop doing that. I don't like it." I will say though, I like to actually you know, ladies, because it's always like we have to be careful when we walk alone because we're women. Blah. But I actually like to walk with my short girl friends because I'm like, they're taking you before me. Like you are just the obvious choice in the mag. Like Wanda, you are meant to fit in the trunk of a car. Okay, like I'd go anywhere with you and I feel super safe. Let's go. You know. So one more time for Wendy. Super funny. We're gonna keep the show rolling. Your next meet, a good friend of mine, personal fave, and I was like, "Hey, what do you want me to say to bring you up?" And he said, "Eh." So get up for Gaston!
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Yo!
I feel like a professor. This is so strange. Anyone here live in DC? Where are my DC people? How long you live in DC? 3 years?
Yeah.
See, I lived in DC a long time, right? I lived in DC so long, I remember what black people look like. It's been forever. Good job, Wendy. Great job, Wendy. Showing the power of a black woman. Black women are powerful, okay? Black women could get in the White House, get a black man in the White House, right? They can take a white man out of Buckingham Palace. They're wonderful. Oh. Can I take the mic out of here? Is it possible? No?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
If you can.
Got it wrapped.
Yeah.
Unclip it if you'd like.
Can we?
No, not there, but on the.
Oh, here, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Huh. So, I know I look racially ambiguous to some of you.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm actually Jamaican Lebanese, which means my parents met in a refugee camp. Yeah. You know, being Jamaican Lebanese is not easy. You know, my mom is always scared that whenever I'm traveling that I'm gonna get kidnapped or roofied or join ISIS. I always tell her, like, Mom, you know, I'm pre-diabetic. You know what I mean? Like, I love to support the cause, but I need decent health insurance. I don't think ISIS covers sleep apnea. You know, whenever you're from a third world country, I know you're supposed to say developing. This is a third world country. They're not developing shit in Jamaica. Listen, you have to bring gifts. You can't go back home empty-handed. You know what I mean? So I went back home to Jamaica, right? And I brought one of my cousins an iPhone 6, right? And that bitch looked at me and said, "You know, say the iPhone 10 just come out." I said, "Bitch, I just saw you make a broom out of a palm tree. You don't have running water. You worried about an iPhone." Some of my cousins, they're like really industrious, right? They're really industrious Jamaican people. Some of my cousins, they started a Jamaican pop cover band. They do Britney Spears covers on resorts. It's good stuff too. Stuff like one of my favorites from them. Oops, I did it again. Overstay my visa. I get lost in the States. Oh baby, baby, oops, you think I'm in love, but I'm just from Kingston. I'm an illegal immigrant. Very industrious people. I don't know if you know many Jamaican men, but Jamaican men are the only men on the planet. You ask them how many children they have, and they start doing fucking calculus in their head. Like, Delroy, how many pitney you have? Y of 1 plus 2, carry 3 plus 4. 100 cosine epsilon square. 7.3, 7.3? How the fuck do you have 7.3 children? not too sure about the last one, so I calculate the equation by placing upon the margin of error 0.3 to represent the margin of error placed upon most at-home pregnancy test. They can't be too short. Oh. You know, growing up with Jamaican parents is different. They're not so, you know, very rough people, you know what I mean? My mom, her nursery rhymes weren't like your mom's nursery rhymes, you know? They were different. My mom's nursery rhymes were like, Old MacDonald had a farm down in Jamaica with a black slave here and a black slave there, here slave, there slave, everywhere black slaves. Old MacDonald had a farm. He called it plantation. Go to bed. We're like this one. Mary had a little lamb, me take her lamb, me kill her lamb. Mary had a little lamb, me call her lamb curry goat. Good night. Or my favorite from my mom, Itsy Bitsy Spider. The itsy bitsy spider climb up the water spout. Down came the rain and killed the blood clot spider. Good night, baby. It's not easy being Jamaican Lebanese. I'm Muslim. Any other Muslim people here? There's a good reason for that, actually. It's actually Ramadan. Or as I describe it now, Muslim Christmas. You know, Islam needs. We need like muzzy carols. You know what I mean? Because the Christians, they got you know, everything, and that's why I'm like, who would choose to be Muslim? I don't understand. People convert to who would do this? Like, Christians have all the good holidays. You know what I mean? They have everything. You get all the holidays off school. You know what I mean? Islam only have 3 holidays, right? Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Adha, and September 11th. That's not. You know what? I was 13 when 9/11 happened. I'm not going to apologize for 9/11. You guys don't blame Betty White for Jim Crow. I know she had something to do with it. I can't prove it yet. It was in there somewhere. I love living in D.C. It's such a diverse place, right? Right, Adrian?
Yeah.
Divorce. Right? Real diverse. Some of the immigrants in D.C., they have a hard time fitting into such a diverse social climate. I saw this Nigerian taxi driver kick these 2 guys out of his cab for kissing in his cab. He said, whoa, wait a minute. No. You must come out of my cab immediately. I'll not be party to your fuckman business. Did you just refer to gay sex as fuckman business? You know, but I have to say, the gays in D.C., they're gotten out of control. You know what I mean? And I've had it with the gays in D.C. I'll tell you why. I had this gay individual over my house, right? And after we finished fucking, he said, can I have some water, right? So I got him some water, and he said, is this tap water? I don't drink no fucking D.C. tap water. I said, do you realize I just fucked you raw? You worried about tap water? So many people tell me, they say, are you gay? You don't present as gay. I'm like, yeah, I'm too busy being black and Muslim. It's a full-time job. It's a survival tactic, okay? Yeah. The last thing I did before the lockdown was I actually got married. Yeah. Yeah, I got married in South Africa. My husband's from South Africa. This all started because I just want to know what they were saying at the beginning of The Lion King. Now I'm fucking married, right? Yeah, my husband came here and he is not used to standard measurements, right? He only knows metric, right? So we have to relate in things the only way, you know, we have to find a common ground. So we describe everything in dick's lengths. We were ordering like an action figure for one of my nephew's birthdays, And he was like, it says it's 12 inches. How big is that? I was like, that's a solid Nigerian dick's length. It's the only way, you know, to find these cross-cultural competencies, right? And you know how I know this? Because it's actually like a global dick index. I don't know if you, are you aware of this? Do you know this? It's like a global dick index, right? And I want to know, who is this Anthony Bourdain of dicks? And where the fuck was that job at the damn career fair, okay? I already got a PhD in statistics for that shit. How you guys like your president? Huh? Nice?
It's all right.
Yeah, I really wanted Bernie Sanders, right? I really love Bernie Sanders, right? Yeah, I really love Bernie Sanders. But I have a problem with Bernie Sanders, though. This guy, if you want to be the president of these United States, you better start using some fucking whole numbers, Bernie, okay? Everything with Bernie Sanders is a goddamn fraction. The top 1/10 of 2/10 of 3% earn half as much as the bottom 4/10 of 3/10 of 4%. You gotta be a fucking Jamaican dad to keep up with that man. Damn, Bernie. You know how Bernie Sanders puts his great-great-great-grandchildren to sleep at night? Nursery rhymes like, twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder how the top 1/10 of 1%. My mom is is too Jamaican for her own good. You know, way too Jamaican for her own good, right? My mom is, she somehow has it in her head that all Indian men are doctors. So she'll just go up to random Indian men for a consultation. Just at random, she just goes up to random Indian men. It's so embarrassing. We'll just be in Target. She look. It look like cancer, Dr. Patel. Look. It look like cancer. It's cancer and more. Look. It's osteoporosis. Tell me. You can't take it. You know, I had some, you know, back before I was married, of course, right? I had a doctor call me, right? The doctor called me and told me that I tested positive for gonorrhea, right? And I have to say, big shout out to coronavirus for taking the stigma away from I tested positive, right? I love this, right? Shout out to the coronavirus. We appreciate you. But anyways, the doctor told me, Mr. Gaston, you need to contact all your sexual partners and let them know that you may have exposed them to gonorrhea, right? And I'm like all of them, right? Just, well, Mr. Gaston, how many sexual partners have you had? Well, I have 1 + 2, carry the tree +4. Thanks a lot, I'm Gaston. Give it up for your host, Hetty.